or for those of you who every new romantic situation that comes into your life seems to fizzle out quite quickly, or it ends before it even has a chance to begin. This tarot reading is intended to look at that energy and understand why it's happening and what you can do to change it, okay? In the top pinned comment below this video, I have listed all the tarot decks that I'm using and the placement within the reading, what it means, each tarot deck, for those of you who are curious, and also, to follow along. And lastly, I've also put some video links in that comment for attracting your soulmate affirmations and attract your soulmate meditation. I'm all about those type of things. I've used them. They really do help. They change the energy, and they're a wonderful tool to help anybody. I've also listed Case of the X for December and Soulmate Past Life Love Scope for your sign if you have not had a chance to view those yet. So, as always, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, okay? So let's get started, Aquarius. I'm going to pull this card here as where your energy should be focused for December, your thoughts and your emotions. Where should you be directing your energy, opposed to, potentially where you have been directing your energy. Yin and Yang. Interesting. When I first started shuffling, this is the card that flipped over. So definitely meant for you. This here is the universe saying to you, dear Aquarius, that you need to learn the balance of when you need to flow and when you need to act. Because for some of you, there's moments where you need to act, but you don't. Maybe out of fear or out of confusion, lack of clarity. And then there's other times where you are pushing and being far more forceful, and you're just going to be spinning your wheels because all things move in divine time. This is about the natural ebb and flow of life, of the universe, of all things. So in December, Aquarius, you should really be focusing your thoughts on that, on allowing yourself to flow with all things that are taking place, and having the intuition of when to act or when to really be forceful and push your way or your agenda, because there are times when you do need to be forceful and you do need to be pushy, but there are also times when you need to really let go, surrender, and just flow. So for you guys, this is saying, in regards to love and romance, you really need to learn that balance, that dance, that understanding, okay? This could be with a very specific person, or this just could be overall, okay? So I'm going to draw some tarot cards to see, what this energy is meaning specifically for you guys. Why do you need to focus on this? Why do you need to learn this balance? Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands. Right away, this is saying you are a warrior until the end. You will fight and stand for what you believe in, no matter what. You definitely can be a true hero when you want to be. But with this coming out, first and foremost, this could be a message where maybe there's something that you are really holding on to and you're willing to fight till the end for it, but it might be time to let it go, let a person go, let an idea go, a certain belief system. Yup. because here's this new beginning for you. So yeah, this here to me right away is saying many of you are focused on a specific person from your past, or a very specific ideal of how a relationship should be. And what the universe is saying to you here is, listen, it's time to let this person go or let this idea go, because there's something new coming your way, Aquarius. There's something new. Sorry, I have so I can follow the reading, because everything that I have put in the comment I have here on my screen, so I can make sure I follow it precisely so you guys don't get confused. But anyways, there's this new beginning, and this could be like a new relationship or just a new start for you entirely. But you still want to hold on to something from the past, and that's where this is coming into play. It's like you need to learn acceptance and trust that, when things are not working, you need to surrender and let it go. And then we have this 8 of Wands reversed. So those of you who are really hanging on to the idea of getting back together with somebody, or you're just really hung up on an ex, like you might be like trying to date, but nothing is going to work out because all of your energy is focused into whatever this past situation is. It doesn't even have to be that you want somebody back. It could be that you're just really hung up on how much time and energy and effort you put into the relationship or situation, and you feel completely burned, or it's like you could be feeling like, I don't even know why it had to end. Like, it's going to be different for all of you because this is general. But due to the nature of this reading, what the universe is saying here is, listen, like, you can't move on. You're spinning your wheels. Nobody new that is truly worthy of you can come in to your life, into your energy, until you open it up, until you create the space. And that happens by letting go of whatever it is that you're hanging on to, okay? Because the energy isn't moving right here. The energy isn't moving, and this is all about flow, ebb and flow, ebb and flow. The energy's not moving here, and that's because of this right here. It's no, I will not let go. I will stand here till the end of time. Listen, what is meant to be will always be. It will always find its way no matter what. The universe is in control, and what's meant to be is going to be, okay? But you need to really trust that and let go of whatever it is that you're hanging on to so that you can flow. And maybe you do have another relationship or two that you're going to be in before you and this person get back together, if you and this person get back together, because sometimes once you get far enough away, you don't want it back anymore. In fact, that's most of the time. You're like, no, I see why it had to end, and you may still love the person or whatever, but you understand why it wasn't meant for you, okay? For you guys in December, it's really all about that, and you guys really do want a new start, a new beginning. You're tired of this energy. You're physically exhausted, you're mentally exhausted, you're emotionally exhausted, and because of that, you don't have the energy for something new. That is why you are single. So for you guys, really, it's all about surrendering and letting go and just trusting in that, at least for December. Just like, say for December, I can just let all this go. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to fuss. I'm not going to fight. Because, if it's been months where you've been worrying and fussing and fighting internally, well, nothing has really changed, okay? So that's why it's time to change your energy and how you're processing the information so that something can change, so that happiness can come into your life, so that there is romance in your life. Now, let's pull some tarot cards to see what potential romantic energies can play out for you in December by letting this energy go. by trusting the universe and just allowing yourself to flow and not being angry that you're single, not being angry about, who betrayed you or what went wrong, just deciding for at least for December, just not going to think about it. I'm just not going to focus on it. It doesn't mean that you weren't wronged, okay? It doesn't mean that by letting it go, you're saying, yes, universe, they were right, I was wrong. That's not even what this is about. It's like, I'm just going to let this go for my own sanity, for my own peace for December. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let the universe take care of it for now. And I'm really going to focus on a new beginning for myself and really enjoying life. We have the Two of Swords reversed, which is a great placement. It's opening, it's change, it's no longer being blind. And then we have this Eight of Swords, and then this Strength. Okay, yep. So some of you, it's like, you see the truth, you already know, like there's nothing that I'm saying here that you don't already know, like you know that, but it's you choose to be attached to this energy of the past, this idea of the past, and you don't feel as though you have the strength to let it go, to move forward. But Aquarius, you do. There is this beginning that is meant for you. It's been, with the 8 and the 9 here, this has been a really long cycle of energy for you guys, and you don't need to be punished. You don't need to be unhappy. No matter what's happened, whether what you did was right or wrong, or what somebody else did to you was wrong, like it doesn't matter at this point. You're learning about the natural ebb and flow of life, of the energy of life. And when you choose to anchor yourself into one specific point in time along your journey of this lifetime, all that does is bring you unhappiness and misery, because life never stops moving, even when we want it to. And when you anchor yourself on a certain point of your life path, it's not that you're not moving forward, it's just like your consciousness is stuck here in this moment in the past. And it brings nothing but misery. It truly does. You're not allowing yourself to heal. You're not allowing yourself to move forward, because you might feel like what you lost is so great, but I promise you, Aquarius, the universe is never going to leave you hanging like that. It is ourselves who leave us hanging like that in our refusal to let go and move on and trust that there are better things ahead, or that whatever we lost can't be completely transformed into something brand new. You do have the strength to let go and move forward, okay? And many of you, with this reverse Two of Swords, like I said, I'm not preaching anything you don't already know. You already know this. It's your choice. Like I said, feeling very stubborn, like I can't, I don't want to. You don't understand how amazing this person was, and I truly felt like they were my soulmate and all that. Like, I get it. Believe me, I get it. I've been there myself. But for you guys, for your peace of mind, your happiness, to change the energy, to get you out of this singlehood status, is all about ebb and flow of life and allowing yourself to move in that energy and let go of the past, okay? So let's pull some sexual magic tarot cards to see what potential new romantic energies there are for you guys, over the next 3 months. So December, January, February, if you choose to flow, okay? This is if you choose to let it all go and flow and really trust the universe. And if nothing else, like I said, for December, tell yourself, just for December, I'm letting this go. I put a link for the healing mantra in the comment below as well. I cannot express how powerfully healing that mantra is. So, let's see. We did have a card flop out. So, Temperance. Yep. This is the same exact card as the yin yang. You're just to date somebody, like to connect with somebody. It doesn't even have to be your happily ever after. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. It's like you really need to come into this yin-yang balance within yourself, the understanding of the ebb and flow of life. That's reiterated right there through that card. So we have the Hanged Man. This again is feeling like somebody, like you believe 100% that you belong with somebody, but you're very restricted from them. And you need to ask yourself this. You need to ask yourself this, Aquarius. If you and this person were meant to be, why would you guys be apart like this? Why would it seem like every barrier that can come in between two people is present? Like, you need to think about that, because there are reasons for everything, and there could be something so much better for you that you can't even imagine. Okay, but you're so caught up on this past idea, this past person, this past relationship. And you think that that's the top of the line. And I just, based on your reading, I don't think it was, no matter how great it is. There's something else for you, something so much better, okay? And again, now, you and this person could get back together, but it's not going to happen by you waiting around. It's just not. It's said in these cards. It's like, no, Aquarius, you've got to get balanced within. You've got to let go, and you've got to move on. That is the only way. That's the only way for a new romance, and that's the only thing that will lead you back to that person if you and that person are meant to be. Hands down, straight up, okay? Judgment. Yep, just like I said, this here is literally love at first sight. This isn't about what's been. This is about what's to come. So, like I said, you are going to meet somebody that you are just love at first sight. Or maybe eventually you and this person get back together, but based on the energy I'm seeing here, I really think this is a new person for you guys. Over, like January, February, it's love at first sight. It's divine. It's you guys are brought together. So if something didn't work out and there's every barrier in between, I say it's because you have this soulmate, this twin flame. I mean, you might have thought that was your twin flame, but this card right here of what's to come, this is a very, very beautiful card. In regards to love and romance, very deep spiritual connection. So don't sell yourself short, Aquarius, by thinking what you had was the best. The best is yet to come. Oh my God, yup, right here, Ace of Pentacles. In this deck, this is the connection times 3. Spiritual connection, emotional connection, and physical connection, mental connection. Mental and emotional go hand in hand, but this is the whole package right here. So this just tells your story. You're blocked from this lover of the past, this situation of the past, or it doesn't even have to be one person. It could be like I said, everything's not working out for you. It's for a damn good reason. It's because this is on the horizon, this kind of connection, and it's the whole package. The whole package. That is like such a good spread of cards for what's to come, Aquarius. So wherever you've been, let it go. The best is yet to come, and it looks good. It looks so good. So I'm going to wrap this reading up by pulling you some advice cards and how to proceed through this energy, how to let it go, trust in the universe. The best is yet to come. You've just got to get that balance within yourself. Send love, divine purpose, trust. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. Like I said, whatever didn't work out for you, please, for the love of the universe, believe that there was divine purpose in that, okay? Divine intervention. There is something so much better for you. And this, send love. Do the healing mantra prayer, please. The link is below. It will heal you. It will heal whatever this past energy is. I really speak about this particular mantra in case of the X. For you Aquariuses, just based on what I see here, I highly recommend you watch that video. For December, if you have not already, again, the link is in the comments below. But this to me is saying what didn't work out was for your own good, 100%. And instead of being bitter or angry or feeling betrayed, it's time for you to shift that energy into acceptance, into trust, okay? Because then we have trust here. So Aquarius, wow. Let go of the past. Trust the universe. The best is truly yet to come. Based on what I see in your guys' reading, like, oh my god, the Judgment card and the Ace of Pentacles paired up together, out of this world connection, and it's good on every level. It's good emotionally, it's good in your communication, it's good in the bed, like, it's good across the board. So trust that, Aquarius. So that's what I have for you singles out there. I hope that this reading really helped you come into clarity about your situation and understanding why you feel so stuck in that energy.